Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Belgorod. Same say spawning on the left. We've got MrSipan with OKW. Straight away locked into Elite Armored. Teaming up with him is Zixia number 6 with Wehrmacht, who has Spearhead, Elite Troops, and Blitzkrieg. On the right hand side, Mom with Soviets, who has Tank Hunter, Conscripts, Conscript support, and Partisan, and finally AidenFungi, who has Mobile Assault, Special Weapons, and Royal Artillery with the Brits. In terms of rankings, let's open this up. Posmom 117, Aiden 62, Sipan 91, and Zixia 120. Okay, conscript support tactics it is. The question, is it going to be 3 conscripts or 4? We're about to find out. A machine gun action coming from both sides here. Nice cut-off move there by Sipan. Disconnecting the fuel. Does have a squad on this side though, chipping away at the stern post. Either way, it's a pretty good move from Sipan. Maybe you can get the Kubel to come in and assist in this fight as well. Because still blasting away from back there, the squad working well from behind the sandbags. We just find another Tommy behind sandbags. Maybe, you know, maybe 1 or 2 models might end up being out of cover from the far edge of this. Because he doesn't seem to want to, like, reposition slightly over. Here comes a flank on the machine gun now. A few good volleys. But here comes the Grenadiers. Grenadiers losing that, by the way. That's kind of sad. For Zixia, I'm sure he'd hoped to have won that with the machine gun chipping in for extra damage. Pretty good model drops for Aiden. That's pretty common. Machine guns going to spread their damage around. Get the fuck out of here now! He's dropping surprisingly quickly. Healing coming in for Aiden. Does have that one squad up here that does desperately need to be healed, though he could, you know, put maybe an upgrade on him. Sipan has gone for the 221. Ostheer's already got AT grenades. He launches one in there. Guess he got them to counter the Kubel and getting a 2-4 on purpose here. Getting the 221 next. No, I mean, Elite Armor is one of the most popular OKW commanders, so not a huge surprise you're seeing the 221. So it goes 4 conscripts for Potismom. Hasn't got healing up yet. Might need to do that here. Conscripts roaring in, and they get in range for the snare, and that's the 221 dead. Greedy stuff there from MrSipan. Trying to use that 221 in combat while it's wounded like that. He pays the ultimate price. Gotta rebuild it straight away though. Ooh, bad angle for the machine gun. One Tommy model runs around the corner.
Units can now
Starts
use
getting shot at.
to take on armor and Bren guns for extra firepower.
Okay, weapon racks early for Aiden.
We're losing a capture point.
Definitely unusual to see them at this stage for a Brit player.
You need something built? Hold the line, you pussies! We built it as ordered.
Osmom healing up. Medics
As ready as we can be. Need something demolished?
doing their job.
Engineers.
Combat engineers are on the field right now, so can't build tech yet.
New conscript squads will now be armed with PPSH
Ooh,
submachine
really good
guns.
dodge on the rifle nade there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Ouch. Tommy's getting chopped up.
Anti-tank gun and crew now ready for action.
Sandbags here backfiring a bit. He's able to get a few cover positions from this direction.
Get ready, you lot.
This one's wired off. 221 coming to the top side and already upgrade to the 223. Is that a rifle nade? Wow, what a waste of munitions that was.
Enemy infantry! Awarded field promotion! Take it!
Tripwire coming up. Who's probably seen that happening.
Send your orders!
Does have a sweeper, but it's not making any moves at the moment. 221's going back down to the bottom. Good reaction times this time from MrSipan. I'm gonna let that Kugel take an anti-tank grenade. You have to be quick on your reactions though against those conscripts. The Ura anti-tank grenade combo is a powerful one. Right, kill the tripwire. Looks like can do a bit of damage. Doesn't have very reliable penetration against it, it appears. I was going to come in and sweep it, maybe. Oh, I think he tried to sweep it, then he misclicked. Yep, just auto sweep it, I think, by standing there. Okay, tier 3 coming in for Plasma. And the 222 for Zixia, a little bit on the late side for Zixia though.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Straight away in trouble. Takes a lot of small arms damage and a T-gun shot has to back away. Got the assault officer out now for Aiden. Are we going to see any PPSHs? So far, quite a few like Uras, anti-tank raids and stuff from Plasma has been taxing the munitions pool. Don't see any PPSHs in the queue yet. And he's actually gone for the quad, so that's going to be soaking up the rest of the muni. So no early PPSHs, that makes me sad. Bit of a risky play here for MrSipan. Okay, does have a Raketin coming up to cover this. Quad's still not upgraded. Oh, gets the wipe anyway with the conscripts. And then reinforcing them with the half-track. Making the best of the low munitions situation. Not so low now, but out of connected territory, so can't start the upgrade. It's good from Sipan to knock out the sandbags with the kitten. Okay, move on to the cutoff again. Allies probably going to get cut off. Don't think we've seen much harass on the Axis fuel either. He can get a little bit more active here. Now his teammates getting double teamed. He's coming down on the cutoff himself though. Second machine gun picked up by Zixia. Big burst from the quad. Late reaction from Sipan. It costs him his Kubel. Quad doing a good job suppressing, evading the AT gun. Bit of a shame to lose Kubel, you know, parking it sometimes like on the other side of these tree lines. And these blockers can be pretty successful on this map with the detection mode going. Shooting it there. I was puzzled. Back at base. Repairing. Is this now for Plasma? Quick look at the KD. Yeah, not too good for the Allies right now.
sector under attack.
In spite of that kill on the 221. Or maybe that is just
the base howitzers.
an ugly move there from Zixia. Completely AFK. 221 down. 222 down, rather. He's even got smoke, you know. Two ways to avoid that death. Didn't get either of them through. Okay, there we go. Postman does have some PPSHs on the highest vet conscripts. So it's going to have the accuracy bonus. It's a good tactic to use there, putting it on the strongest possible squad. Maximum damage. And you can always merge into that guy as well. If he gets low, spread the weapons around. Okay, Vic is in some trouble. Here's the machine gun, he said it best. Schwerpanzer headquarters coming up, covering the fuel. Does feel like Aiden has been maybe a little bit on the passive side, but Zixia's also kind of been camping behind heavy cover, makes it tough to push if you don't have a light vehicle, which he does not. But he's got a Cromwell on the build now, 12 minutes, it's a respectable timing. So he did go for a bit of side tech. What's doing a bit of a drive-by pack, looking for the kill shot. Somehow doesn't get it, I thought. Close call, but good use of the speed boost there to get out there in time. And there's an MG. Conscript's running straight into it.
Use of high explosive anti-tank ammunition is
And
authorized.
it's quite low. A real war for the VPs here early on. That team's got so much in the tank. Not really necessary to fight this hard for the victory points, but maybe it's just bait, allowing the Zis to get a barrage off, but he has to cancel out for one shell. That is suboptimal. Maybe the Zis took too long to get there for that move to work. Oh. Okay.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
If you tried to set up to kill that, it probably would have got this decrewed, so understandable. Okay, here comes Cromwell. Let's see what it can do. You can see MrSipan still maybe about 2 minutes away from his starting his own tank. So, well, it's got a bit of time to work. There's only a couple AT guns to counter him. So got a mortar pit coming up. Pretty classic position behind this building, covering the mid VP.
Anyone got a sticky? Work done. Engineers ready for a new job. Conscripts here.
Haven't really got a chance to see the conscript PPSH flex their muscle yet.
Engineers ready for assignment.
So they kind of ran into that machine gun, got forced to retreat. 221 does have pretty big sight lines, so maybe hard to get like flanks and stuff happening with these conscripts. 221 can see them coming. Oh boy, drops his Bren. Oh, and trying to pick it back up again, he gets his squad wiped. Oh, that's a disaster for Aiden. Well, let's have slots free on anything else. The sappers. Ugh. Not good, not good. Command tank coming in for Zixia. He's picked up a second anti-tank gun now as well. That's a sturdy combo. Go for tier 3. But detecting the mine, not able to get on top of it. Maybe can attack round. Misses. Yeah, T-gun's a little bit far back as well.
See your medals for
goes.
that one, chaps.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Appears maybe attempted but getting interrupted. Gotta be really careful with those double packs running around. Well, won't last long.
What are we shooting at this time?
And the map control situation not looking very good for the Allies right now. They're struggling right across the map. I'm a little bit surprised that the quad or Posmom hasn't resulted in a bit more map control. They did try to use it on the other side for some time.
Red Army artillery ready to fire.
And this could be the end of it here. Speed boost. Oh, could be a squad wipe as well. Yes, oh, disaster. Maybe you can get one back. Conscripts are going to chase for it. Oh no, he's going to lose the squad too. The 221 comes in for a couple of nasty bursts. He loses 2 conscripts back to back. Just gets a shot through. Take them way too late. Just from the reload, not from the action. Oh, that was painful. Remember, the speed boost does give a received accuracy bonus to the half track, so it gives it a chance to miss. Getting at that range is probably like 75% hit in the first place. Check another 25% onto that. Speed boost, that's, you know, something. Recon plane up as well from Zixia, providing some intel, making life difficult for the Allies. Here's what the Cromwell's got up to very little. Bolster online now though for Aiden, that's going to allow him to start clapping back at these Grenadiers. Grenadiers got command tank aura. Extra model can be helping level the playing field. The AT gun's in a really good position for Zixia. But wow, what a good use of the smoke shell there from Aiden. Quick thinking saves the day. But again, you know, he comes forward with the Cromwell, gets blasted out by the AAT gun. He's out of commission repairing for an eternity. A lot of mines down from Posmom. P4's lucky he hasn't hit them. Oh, they get some nice model drops that time round. Gym damage. 2 Raketans for Sipan as well. Actually, a rebuild on the half track for Posmom. This is an unusual choice. Maybe he wants to counter the recon planes. I think a higher priority than that, though, is getting a Katyusha to counter all the AAT guns that are rolling around the map. Doesn't actually have the munitions to upgrade this quite yet either.
Good news. The ability is ready for use.
Okay, that grenade felt like it took a long time to throw. Top officer is really struggling against those LMG Grenadiers. Mortbit's getting some decent hits in though, nearly vet 2. Doing its best to avoid these double packs. A triple cap against the Allies. They're falling quite far behind on the VPs. Well, 40 points. There's no end to the drain in sight. Bring down some concentration barrage action here.
howitzers ready to bombard enemies in our territory.
Okay, second AT gun from Posmo. I think that's a fine choice. Preparing, maybe expecting Sipan to push out another tank here shortly, given how strong the Axis map control has been. It's probably a sensible choice. Oh my god.
Tank ready and waiting.
A sexton. Is that a sensible choice? I'm not so sure.
Fire at it! You ain't the WI, you twat!
But maybe he feels like he needs the extra firepower to handle those double packs.
Ready. All ship
There he
shape
goes.
and
Brings it
crystal
somewhat forwards, targeting the machine gun, I believe. I mean, solid first hit.
pressure. At your
Didn't
service.
drop any models, but apart from that, pretty good.
Base howitzers ready to plaster a target.
And then he cancels the barrage after like 3 shells to start the cooldown straight away. So we can use it again next time earlier. And another look at the KD. The Aiden's fallen even further behind Posmom, continuing with like a bad Soviet ratio. These double AT guns though don't work against that P4.
AFE ready to go.
Still only 2 kills on the Cromwell, man. What a bad start that has had. Been on the field since 12 and a half minutes? Or thereabouts. 10 minutes, 2 kills. Ouch. Speaking of ouch, nice grenade there from the assault officer. Getting some good work done there, thanks to the smoke cover. Okay, it's a Werfer from Zixia up next.
Panzerwerfer deployed.
And there's the Katyusha now for Posmon.
Builders, not killers. Why are they shooting at us?
Posmon's also picked up a second combat engineer, definitely needed to help upkeep the repairs on the KV-1. Maybe give himself some opportunities to plant some mines, just in case Sipan tries to go for a Katyusha dive as well.
Under attack!
Nice use of the booby trap down the bottom from Sipan.
Ready to deploy! Flanking attack!
Okay, Werfer down the bottom. Pretty good reactions. There's a Sexton. Oh my goodness! Really close quarters. Knocks out the pack. Completely destroys it. Almost shotgun style there.
Ready to move out.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Since I last updated, another 100 or so points drained from the Allies. Does seem like they've turned the corner a little bit. Army sizes actually maybe a little bit ahead overall. Right now, here comes the Katyusha onto the double Raketans. Okay, get out of there. Pretty solid reaction times from Sipan. Won't stop back here with the AT gun, might lose it here, needs a merge.
Only 200 points remain. Double your efforts. The sector is at risk.
Okay, the quad has been upgraded this time around, so that loiter might not last for too long. But he didn't do too much. I'm not trying to go for a bit of a crush, but getting snared. Somehow still alive. Good use of the smoke as well. Mortar Pit could be in some trouble though. Feels like Zixia wants to push that down. But maybe he's given up on it. There's infantry holding strong. 221 dead down the bottom for Sipan. Everyone's got to be careful. Oh, in front of these double rocketants could be going down here. Ooh, Faust through the tree line there. That was kind of nasty. Okay, knocks out the Raketin though. And the P4 is super low, so maybe feels like he's can afford to be a bit more aggressive. No, he's actually going to steal it. And has claimed the bottom, so a bit of a breakthrough down there for Posmon. Did cost him his KV1 though. Not ideal. Sixton's about ready to go again. I think it's Barrage since I checked in on it last. Hasn't got any more kills though. Trench backfiring here on Aiden. Oh, 234 finds the Werfer. Oh, attack round into the smoke, missing. Command tank's not that big of an obstacle. He's still going, or maybe he's not. Luckily. Oh no, yeah, it's dead. I was gonna say, luckily the smoke's maybe blocking some of the pack fire, but it didn't really work too well. Unlucky. I think at that stage it was probably just had to commit, hope for another lucky shot in there to get the kill. Werfer did on the top side though. To a Mills bomb maybe. Has tick grenades on the Tommies now.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Ready for trouble. Oh, sorry. That one scratched the pipework.
That's a Panther. That's a bit tough for the Cromwell to tackle. And we hear the King Tiger hitting the field as well for Sipan. AT blob. Do have to worry about that Werfer maybe targeting, but it's cooling down at the moment. Oh boy, P4 maybe tempted to go for the Katyusha. It's right here on the front lines. Cancels the barrage. P4's blitzing. Is he going for the quad maybe as well? Quad's backing away. Good reaction so far from Posmon. Drops some artillery with a bit of a drive-by there. Gun trading hands.
The capture point is being overrun.
Is this
You're
decruise?
attacking an emplacement.
And Sipan's going to destroy it and steal it.
Continue the push. They are now at 100 points.
Interesting. There's some good squads there to cap with. A little bit surprised. But yeah, that combo of the KV1 loss backed up by the T34 loss now for Posmon, that is a problem, but what? A couple big mortar shells in close quarters. Fortunately, he's dead. You barely had any time to react to that. That can happen with that mortar pit. Can land those kind of like 2 hits back to back quite quickly. Doesn't give you much time to react sometimes. Especially when it's like that close, not that much scatter. Oh, Zixia, what was that? No reaction, squad down. Tommy's hitting Vet 3, so they're spitting out some big damage. 54 points remain. Recon plane shot down quickly.
We've got 50 points left.
Engine ticking over.
Still only 4 kills on that sexton. Machine gun's gonna box out the squads of Posmo. He really wants to get onto that bottom VP. Not gonna happen. Now going to the top, bit of smoke out to cover the capture. Posmo going for the middle. That is not covered right now. There's the King Tiger though. Poke its head around the corner.
Aufgepasst! The enemy is down to 25 points.
Steal the machine gun.
Infantry alert!
18 points left for the Allies. Before coming around the corner. Oh, this is a bit of a greed play from MrSipan. Ooh, somehow he's still alive. Finds the sexton. Oh, but he misses a shot on point blank like that. And the sexton lives. Out of the B4, missed that shot, dude. Oh, that's one of those absolute rage-inducing moments for sure. Near point blank. Miss. 16 points left though. Maybe MrSipan thought like, we're just gonna win this, so I'll go in for like the fancy play, have a bit of fun, and I mean it probably should have worked, but it didn't. Now army size wise, it's actually quite even again after that loss.
Ready to fire! Enemy bastard!
Vic is spraying out a lot of damage here. That was a Werfer though. That lives. Oh. No, it doesn't.
Machine gun crew
But too
killed.
soon. Oh, Puma comes in out the back, finds the quad. MrSipan really wants to kill that stuff. Meanwhile, 152mm artillery knocks out the machine gun down the bottom. Su-85 is chasing after the King Tiger, missing the kill shot. He's still got an opportunity to go for more. Oh, he bounces. Oh my god. Oh, that is tragic. Oh no. The C Postman wanted to continue the Su-85 chase to make sure he's in range for another shot after taking engine damage, but got a little bit too close to the King Tiger. One final shot came through. Perimeter Overwatch now online for Aiden. Double Panthers making a bit of a move. Sappers there where the snares. Oh, he still doesn't have 30 mark queued up. The snares, that's why we couldn't see it, but no, he's just got 0 munitions after using the perimeter Overwatch. Okay, but the perimeter Overwatch kind of owning right now. She lands a couple of solid hits. Puma, what's it doing? Panther. Oh, dead. There goes the Puma as well. Fresh AT gun coming out. Knocking that one down. Conscript's dead down the bottom though. Oh, big. Big Artie. There goes the Raketin. And as the dust settles, you can see the Allies 10 population ahead.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
That perimeter Overwatch is actually doing some pretty good fire there. I guess maybe it's because they were so close to the base houses, the tanks. Interesting.
Damned enemies trying to take a point.
Don't
from
think
us.
I'd ever really seen it used like that before. Ooh, big sexton shot there. Finally heavy at one. Reindeer wipes. Here comes the Werfer. Already got double weapons on that. Can't pick up the LMG.
Let the dogs break our center.
The enemy has us ranged! Prepare to
Target's healthy again, or healthy-ish. Another quad coming in from Posmon. Really wants to shoot down those recon planes. It's a little bit unusual to be that determined to kill the recon, but maybe he's played against Sipan before. No, Sipan likes to go for those base attacks. Combined up with the recon plane. No, but Zixia's the one with the recon planes, but we do provide vision for him to make a move, go for that vulnerable artillery out the back.
HMG! Take out the HMG!
Soldiers ready.
Okay, maybe the Allies can get the triple gap going. They've still got a lot of points to drain. And 16 is not a big margin of error. There we go. A few mines coming up from Aiden. They're quite defensive though. We might be trying to like put them in front of the VP to try and hold on to the points a bit better. There's the Wurfer. Big splash. Is this decrewed? Oh, quad dead down the bottom as well. The cap in the middle again though. Staying on top of that tower, gets triggered by the command tank shot. Another Panther now for Zixia, and he's got a bit of float as well. Could squeeze in a couple more units. He's only got one grenadier. He does need an extra one. Or three. Oh, let's look at the PPSHs go. The power. Spearhead mode now on the King Tiger, providing with that super powerful vision. Okay, smoking it up. The Allies have, stayed resilient on the VPs. They haven't drained a single point since it's gone down to 16. Held on there for quite some time now. Sipan losing. Squad to the middle. Another solid barrage. I think maybe the Axis haven't been following this up with like a kill on the decrew weapons when they've been getting them. How easy recruits for Posmon. Does have a bit of resources spear now, so is Aiden. Tanks are they going to be going for. Stuka there, Katyusha's ready to fire. For the Pio block, but they run past it. Has to cancel it quickly so he doesn't get run down. Steal on this from Zixia.
At your service, Alfie.
Enemy causing trouble. Trying to
5 kills still. He's there for like 20 minutes. That is truly hopeless. Can't even like abuse its creeping barrage. Like the priest one because it sucks. Doesn't have that pinpoint accuracy. on its shells.
There's a Comet tank ready to go.
Okay, there goes the machine gun. Did a pretty good job holding down the bottom. MrSipan's not sticking around to kill it either.
Torpedoes on top. Circulate them.
It's ready to fight back, repairing. But Allies still in control on 2. So Aiden's not looking that strong holding either of them. He's ticked up to the Comet now. Just roaring out the back. PSH power, look at that. Quickly rips through the MG and gets out of there. This one getting annihilated by the 152mm artillery as well.
Combat unit ready.
Good move there from Posmon. And reclaims that one they got decrewed. Sipan paying the price for not killing that weapon off. The walking Stuka. Kills in 2 barrages, pretty solid. Didn't even see what happened to the T-34. It's dead before I even looked down here. Big Katyusha though. 2 AT guns down. It's up to 24 kills. Best of any artillery so far. Uh-oh. It's in some trouble. Don't see any mines in the exit path, and the Panthers maybe got to run into these Katyusha and Sexton before command tank dying. Takes out the Katyusha. Drop smoke to cover the exit. The T-guns lining up this way. Oh, but it bounces. Issue 85 hoping for the kill shot. Bounces again. Oh, that's a lucky Panther. Very, very lucky.
Someone doesn't like us.
And the assault officer died during that as well. I was thinking maybe the assault officer could have crewed that Rakit and they got dropped here for an extra shot as well, but didn't go for it. Oh man, that is tragic for the Allies. Another heartbreaker. Capping down the bottom now. MrSipan going for the middle, but oh, loses his obers.
We are losing territory.
Prepare for action.
Super long vision from that King Tiger, so powerful. Double LG now on the Grenadiers too. Will the Sexton get into double digits this game? That's the big question. Oh, it has. 13 now. Got a decro on the pack just then. Big. Issue 85 hitting vet 2 now.
Ready for action. Task complete.
This is giving walking Stukas. Oh, it's going for the bottom. Cosmon dodging. And he's boxed off the bottom. Axis about to tick under 100 here. Use of the speed boost. I was more aimed at the machine gun. That gets annihilated.
Weapon crew lost.
What was that grenade, dude? That was from the Tommy, right?
Keep up the good work, everyone. Enemy threatening.
Not sure.
a
Okay,
capture point.
SU-85 creeping up, hoping for some free hits on the King Tiger. It's found by Raketin though. Maybe the Panther. No, it's also a bit weak. Not feeling bold enough to come down here and kill this. Random teams all round, so maybe the communication of that kind of stuff not well sorted. The Axis side. Yeah, maybe like 15, 20 population lead for the Allies right now. Early warning flares going in out the back. Oh, this is pretty clear.
Coming in suggest the enemy is down to
Kind of close
75
to another
points.
perimeter overwatch. Might help lock down the VPs for this final portion of time
Positions ours.
as we get close to the Axis defeat.
Now this
Here they
is
come.
dangerous, boyo.
Trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Solid rifle nade there. Says no backup for these Grenadiers though. The Panthers still back at base.
The situation
No
is
packs
becoming
anymore.
critical. We have only 50 points remaining.
Car not fully repaired, but ready to scrap it out anyway.
You have a rocket target?
Comes the Werfer. Close ranger. Oh! Wipes the section. What a play from Zixia. Aiden thought he was dodging it by running forwards, but he ran right into it. PPSH is holding strong down the bottom. That's got to be an MVP unit of the game. 36 kills now. Just shredding. Look at them go.
A gun crew has been lost.
Get out there. King Tiger's gonna kill you. 2 mil artillery. Oh, wipes the stern pios as they try to get into the capture circle.
We are down to 10 points.
Tragedy strikes from MrSipan. Okay, Panthers trying to make a move. They knock out the Comet. Going in for the Sexton next. Fires as well. Overwhelming. Sipan going for the middle, but he's getting suppressed. He can't work it. Now King Tiger getting zoned by the Conscript. East Ready 5 combo. And that's game. Oh my goodness. So yeah, strong start from the Axis. I think Aiden struggling a little bit against Zixia on the top side. Kind of just felt like both players oftentimes sitting in cover, and whoever was running into the enemy was camped behind cover was losing. Seemed to be maybe Aiden coming out worse off. A lot of those trades. Overall, better fuel control from the Axis early on. You know, they got down onto this fuel to decap it a couple times, got onto the cutoffs a couple times as well. So the Allies were a bit behind. We're back, you know, around the medium tank timing. The command tank wasn't, there's not often that strong. Though back on the other side, the Cromwell also not that good. But then Posman lost the KV-1 and the T-34 back-to-back. Not much to show for it. And the Allies were right back down the dumps. But yeah, managing to turn it around in the late stages. Some crazy, like, crucial bounces and stuff happening in this game, going both directions. Narrow escapes. Though I felt like maybe the Axis got a bit too confident. You know, when the Allies got down to about 40 points, it felt like they were kind of just like chucking units in there, expecting to just win, but it didn't happen. And the chucks were off the target, and they did not work. You know, MrSipan trading out that P4 and that big Panther dive from Zixia, not amounting to much back here either. Ouch. But yeah, that PPSH Conscript, 40 kills. I'm claiming it. The MVP of the match, really fired up in the late stages, you know. Until it was like, maybe like 25 minutes in, it hadn't done that much, but it was popping off right at the end. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.